The team at our Denver Zoo does so much more than just care for the animals. While that's the main job, of course, others take time to host camps, classes, and even a unique way to earn your master's degree. Here with us this morning is Tom, Coriander the snake, and Molly. That's a terrific trio, I guess.
Yeah.
How are you guys?
We're good,
well.
thank you.
Yeah.
This is so interesting, the snake. What type of snake is Coriander?
So coriander is a ball python or a royal python, and they're kind of found in more western and central Africa.
Okay, and when you say a python, does that mean it's venomous or does it just squeeze?
It's a constrictor, so it isn't venomous. I wouldn't be holding her like this if she was venomous.
Oh, okay. Wow.
But, yeah, she's a beautiful snake. She's one of our education animal ambassadors.
Wow, it just freaks me out being this close to a snake. I know some people have no problem with snakes. Like you're just sitting there, no big deal. Me, I'm freaking out inside right now that I'm this close. And she's not that large. Will she grow any bigger?
She won't. She's actually fully grown.
She is.
She might get like maybe a few centimeters bigger, especially when she sheds. That's when she kind of could get a little bit bigger. But she's basically fully grown. She's not going to get any. She's not going to be like an extra foot longer or anything like that.
You said she's from Africa?
Yes.
All right, so talk about the natural habitat. She's really used to warm sunshine.
Definitely some warmer climates. She's also going to be found more in areas where there's water source. They're also more kind of in the grasslands and semi-arid areas in Africa.
Okay, and what does she eat?
So in the wild, she's going to eat a lot of smaller rodents. She's also going to eat some small mammals. At the zoo, she eats about the same thing. So some small mice, even some rats if she wants a special treat. Yeah, it's one of her favorites.
It's so funny because my producer's in my ear right now going, lean over, touch it, and I so don't want to. It would be, I mean, look at that close up. Folks at home, I know the bottom of your feet right now are tingling. I know it is, just like mine.
Oh, she's a gorgeous snake. She's
gorgeous.
She's super mellow. She's one of my favorite snakes to work with.
Oh.
And she's got some beautiful coloring and some also awesome adaptations that help her survive in that type of climate. So.
Interesting. Okay, we'll find out more about this ball python in a moment, but I want to hear about your AIP program. Molly, tell me about it.
The AIP program, or the Advanced Inquiry Program, is a partnership that Denver Zoo and Miami University in Ohio have, and it's an opportunity for adults to earn their master's degree. And you are attending class at Denver Zoo, you're taking online work with us, as well as taking online work with Miami University. So I like to think of the program as this is an opportunity for adults to really invest in their higher education, but use it as a platform to finally take their passion for conservation and community engagement and wildlife and put it into action in their community.
What's the best age for this program?
You know, I don't say there is a best age. We look for adults from all walks of life. You have to have a bachelor's degree, obviously, to apply, but we want a diverse cohort of people who are coming to this program with a passion to learn. They're lifelong learners, but with a passion to also engage with their peers, engage with zoo staff, Miami faculty, and to really use all of this new knowledge and new experiences to do something bigger than themselves when it comes to conservation.
Yeah, and it's wonderful. You can do it right here with the Denver Zoo. Registration closes this Sunday, is that right?
Yes, the application process closes this Sunday evening, and it's all online. It's a very user-friendly process. You do not need the GREs, which is a really big relief for many adults to hear.
Good.
So you can go directly to our website, and you can apply directly through our website.
And again, quickly, just touch on the structure, the format of this program.
It's a blended program, so it's a combination of online course content work as well as in-person time at Denver Zoo. So it's part-time, and it's designed for adults who have lives and who really want to make sure that this is a journey. We don't want this to become a burden. So it is designed for adults who have many other things happening in their life. The quickest you can complete the program is 2.5 years. However, you have up to 5 years to complete it. Oh. So again, paying attention to that journey component, if you have opportunities that come up in your life or life throws you some curveballs, you have an opportunity to put a pause button on your master's degree program.
That makes it easier. That's nice.
And then we can support you in that way.
What will you do with this degree once you get the master's?
You know, it's a really good question, and I tell our students, you can do whatever you want as long as you're willing to put in the work. This program is a platform. It's an opportunity for adults to either change their career path, to fulfill a passion that they've always wanted to do. So many students are using it to literally change their careers. They never saw themselves as business owners or environmental educators or engaging communities in a different way. Some people are using it to really just enhance a passion, a burning passion.
Right. Go after that dream and that passion.
Go after that dream and support wildlife.
Thank you very much for coming on the show. We're going to talk to you both here more in just a few minutes, and who knows, maybe I'll touch her. Talking about the snake, not Molly. All right, earn your master's degree at Denver Zoo's Advanced Inquiry Program. Practice skills of investigation, critical reflection, and even leadership all around conservation. Registration ends this Sunday, February 28th. You can learn so much more online. Go to denverzoo.org. That's denverzoo.org. And when Colorado and Company returns this morning, a sneak peek at this year's big party, Due at the Zoo, and the latest exhibit going up this summer. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We're here with the Denver Zoo trainer Tom, Coriander, the python, the snake. And now joining us is Scott Camp, who's already preparing for one of the zoo's biggest parties, Due at the Zoo. Good to see both of you. I wish I could say that for the snake, but Coriander is a ball python, right? So what role does Coriander serve in the habitat?
In their habitat, she basically helps out with population control of rodents and that kind of thing. So in the wild, she just makes sure that any kind of small mammals, rabbits, mice, rats, those kind of thing, their numbers don't get too big in the wild.
What's their status in the wild?
So they are threatened, and that's mainly due to habitat loss. They also are big in the pet trade, so a lot of people get these snakes thinking they'd be an awesome pet, and they don't quite realize how big they can get.
How big and how much work it takes, too.
Oh, for sure.
So, Scott, Due at the Zoo, it's one of the most popular events. What makes it so unique? Everyone loves to go to.
Well, this is Denver Zoo's largest fundraiser, and this is actually our 27th annual event. You know, it's a good opportunity for people to come out, enjoy food from more than 60 of Denver's finest restaurants, enjoy some adult beverages, some live music, so people will be getting their groove on as well.
Good.
So we're excited.
And what does the Due at the Zoo support?
So traditionally, the proceeds from this event go to one specific department, but this year these proceeds are going to go to the daily operations. So, you know, we want people to know that when they're having a good time, they're supporting a good cause, you know, everything from the daily feeding and care of our animals to our education classes.
Yes, and for those who are 21 and up, there's a discount ticket, right, that can be purchased early?
That's right. This is the first year we're doing an early bird discount, so folks who purchase their tickets by June 1st, those tickets are $150, and then after that date, they'll go up to $175.
And guests will actually be among the first to experience your new exhibit that's coming out. It's called The Edge, and it's a new tiger exhibit, right?
That's right. This is a new home for our Armor tigers, and it's opening this summer, and guests, like you said, will get a sneak peek. This is the first time guests will be able to get really, really close to these tigers and see them from multiple perspectives. It takes up about an acre on the southeastern edge of our park, so this is really huge for us. We're excited.
I'm excited to see it. That's going to be wonderful. All right, back to Coriander.
Yes.
The ball python, why is it called a ball python?
So when she feels threatened or kind of if there are predators that are around, she'll curl herself up into a ball and kind of tuck her head and her tail into it, so it just kind of looks like a ball or a rock on the ground.
So that's how I know when she's a little nervous and I need to step back, right?
That's definitely.
What's the lifespan?
So for this species, they can live about 10 to 20 years in the wild. In captivity, that's a little bit longer, so 20 to 30. And I think the longest one of these snakes has ever lived is about 47 years
Wow.
old. Yeah,
my goodness. Do all ball pythons have that same color pattern or no?
They do have a very similar color pattern. Most, like any kind of animal, they can have their own unique pattern.
Yeah.
So they will look very similar to this. They might be a little bit of a darker shade or a little bit lighter. Could it go either way?
Okay, I'm going to touch her. My producer wants me to touch her. Just keep her head back that way, okay?
Oh, for sure. Just
I know
go
she doesn't
2 fingers right down there.
All right.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, she's awesome.
She's not really slimy. She's soft.
Yeah, so that's a lot. That's one of the largest misconceptions I think
Is that
about
they're
snakes.
too slimy?
Is that they're slimy? They've got dry, scaly skin. and
Yeah, they
so-
do. Ooh, I need
yeah, they're
hand
pretty cool.
sanitizer. All right, graze on sample dishes from over 60 of the city's top restaurants. And be sure to belly up to the watering hole for unlimited drinks. Do at the zoo. Tickets on sale right now at a discounted price. You'll also be the first to see the summer's new tiger exhibit. It's called The Edge. Visit denverzoo.org. That's denverzoo.org for all the details. Don't miss out.